Today, the prompt I chose was muscle memory and typing skills. A skill that I naturally have is actually typing and drumming. And drumming is what actually really helped me understand how important muscle memory is. When I first started learning drums, nothing felt natural. I had to think about every single movement I was doing and how to keep time and how to coordinate everything at the same time. Even something so simple felt just so hard to do because my brain was trying to control every single emotion at the same time. But over time, with a lot of practice and repetition, keeping track of those movements starts becoming automatic. I didn't have to think about each drum hit anymore or what to do. And that's when I realized that muscle memory isn't just about memorizing. It's actually way more than that. It's all about training your brain and body to work together so movements become more natural. This actually applies to typing as well. At first, typing requires tons of focus. You might look down at the keyboard and look for each key when typing and think about every single letter you type. But nonetheless, the more you practice, the more your fingers will begin to remember where the keys are. This happens because of something called motor learning. What motor learning is, it's pretty much just where your brain memorizes repeating movements every time. It's pretty much just muscle memory. Eventually, you don't have to think about typing. You can just focus on what to say. And even if you have already developed some skills, those skills can fade away if you stop practicing. As for drumming, if I take a long break and then I start drumming again, my timing won't be spot on and I'll have to rebuild that coordination. The same thing can happen with typing. If you rely too much on phones, autocorrect, or voice typing, that can happen. If I had to rely mostly on hand-eye coordination instead of muscle memory, both drumming and typing would be much more difficult because, well, first of all, for typing, I would have to constantly look down at the keyboard and look for each individual key that I'm trying to type, and that would slow me down a ton. As for drumming, it would be harder as well because it would break my focus and I would have to think through every single movement while also trying to stay on beat, and that's really hard to do. Muscle memory improves typing speed and accuracy because it completely removes that need to think about every single action. Actually, just like drumming, where I can keep a rhythm without focusing on every single thing that I have to hit, typing becomes way quicker and more accurate, and my fingers just know what keys to hit. It also allows me to focus more on my ideas instead of the physical act of typing and worrying about each key. The good thing though with muscle memory is that you can get it back fairly quickly. Even if you lose your skills and your skills fade, the brain still keeps everything still in there. You'll still have those muscle memories. So with just a tiny bit of practice and repetition, those skills can come back even faster than they were before. With all that said, muscle memory is what makes typing and drumming more efficient, and without it, everything would feel slower, harder, and more frustrating. And that's why consistent practice is so important, not just to improve a skill, but to maintain it over time.